We welcome you to Chocolaca Park in Oxford, Alabama, as we get ready for the first game of the day between the 1 seed Eastern Kentucky Colonels and the 2 seed North Florida Ospreys. Let's show you the bracket, and now we have reached to this point. She's got 3 hits in the tournament, including a home run. Leadoff batter Federico pops out to the first baseman Barron to begin the game. Kentucky still able to secure the regular season championship. Reichert to right field. It's down for a base hit, and it gets past Mathis. Reichert will end up on third base.
Just to where the ball's pitched with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, a run will score. Flip to first by Madison Scott in time for the outs. Allison Benning gets the job done. RBI ground out, and North Florida takes a 1-0 lead.
And with that quick recovery, they've got to come out and throw a lot of pitches game to game.
Swing and a miss, pops out of the mid of Sanchez, collected, fires it to first base, and Glover strikes out to close the inning. ASUN Player of the Year, first team on conference selection. She's got the most hits in the conference. Leads the conference in doubles and triples. And she strikes out looking. What a start for Benning. One-two draft in. Benning has it over to first.
Go home, so it's really going to be who has the most grit and fight to the very end to come out with the win here, because one of them has to go home, the other one will stay.
Yeah, just kind of a casual catch by Benning in the circle. It's a 1-2-3.
The box, you've got a taller batter, Jackson, a little tall.
Ripped to first, Barron has it, 1 away. Winner takes home Florida Gulf Coast. Lifted to shallow left field. Riley underneath it. Second out. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the day for Maddie Rutan, and North Florida goes down in order 1-2-3 for the first time today. It's a 1-0 lead for North Florida. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Benning, her second strikeout. She's retired the first 4 each other, but this is her first start against EKU, and that is the first walk and base runner that she's allowed today.
Sure, she'll go to that off speed as well.
Softly hit right side. Jackson throws it over the head of Chanel, the shortstop, into left field. Everybody safe for EKU. Tournament, that is a costly error in the bottom of the second. And this ball lifted in the air. Playable, center field. Federico has it. Haynes bluffs the attack from second to third and remains on second base. Bouncing ball to Chanel, scoops it up, throws to first, and it one hops, and it's bobbled by Logan Jackson, and everybody is safe for Eastern Kentucky. Wow. I had the ball the whole time and never hit the ground. Here comes the replay.
So the question here is whether or not she has control of the ball on the pick. So you see Jackson
loaded. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Benning, who was fired up as she walks out of the circle. Eastern Kentucky leaves the bases low. Savannah Chanel leads off, the senior out of Keystone Heights, Florida. Flares it to left field. She's aboard with a single. It's her second hit in the tournament. Drops a great bunt to third. Miller to first base. 1 away. Puts it in play, softly hit. Rutan floats it to first base in time to secure the second out. Chanel advances from second base to third. Line to right field. This ball is down for a base hit. Another run is in. RBI single for Hadley Reichert. North Florida grabs a 2-0 lead.
We'll get another look at this one. Again, that ball low and off the plate. And again, just staying hands back, driving that ball to the right side and just dropping it where no one's at. Again, UNO.
Swing and a miss. Shannon Glover strikes out. The cranks it in the air to right field. This ball is down for a base hit, and it gets all the way to the wall. Riley wants a triple. Can she do it? She's there safely. It's her second triple of the tournament and her conference leading 5th this season.
Mention in that ground that they've got to cover in the outfield.
The batter, it's Kennedy Drafton. She gets jammed and pops out to the shortstop, Chanel, for the first out. 2-2 ground ball to base hit to left field. Barron drives in Riley for EKU's first run of the game.
And again, that pitch low, kind of middle outside, but Barron does a great job of just staying through that ball and again finding that 5-6 hole to read on contact.
3-2, swing and a miss, runner on the move, the throw to second, it's in time. Strikeout, throw out, North Florida gets out of the inning. What a laser beam throw to second base by the sophomore catcher, Kirsten Caravaglia. Last 6 appearances, that goes back almost 20 innings. Here's a ground ball to Madison Scott to begin the top of the 4th. It's Logan Jackson that's retired.
Change pitchers and give Rutan that break. They've come up clutch behind her by giving that run security as well. So that's what they would hope to see in this game, is to try and find a way to make that happen as this game goes on.
1-2, softly hit left side. Miller has it. Throws to second to get the lead runner. The throw to first gets past Barron. And the catcher, Kirsten Caravaglia, will end up on second base. North Florida went 4 1/3 in 2 appearances. Behind the bag at second, this could be trouble. It's down for a base hit and scoring from second base. Kirsten Caravaglia makes it a 2-run lead again for North Florida. So the throwing error comes back to bite Eastern Kentucky.
And Savannah Chanel going with a pitch that is that outside heart of the plate and just getting enough of the end of the bat there to punch it into no man's land. Again, we've talked about no.
Ripped to center field. Haynes makes a diving catch. My goodness. Jalen Haynes potentially saves another run. 3-1 North Florida leads Eastern Kentucky. How about this grab by Haynes?
And Abby Annetta does a good job putting that ball on a line, but again, Haynes showing off that range and getting fully extended to make that grab. Such a inning-ending play to have there to bring that she has. And again, she's on much better terms than what she was 2 days ago. And you see her start out here, first pitch swinging, first out of the inning, but Benning has really, really shown her stuff in this game. She was a little rocky, refocusing and winning the at-bat.
Tap to third. Annette comes up with it. High throw to first over that of Logan Jackson into foul territory down the right field line. Purdy is aboard again. Put in play up the middle. Benning's going to go to third. Tag applied in time for the out to get the lead runner, Purdy.
And a good heads-up play by Benning. She almost doesn't head check.
Low for ball 4. Second walk of the game allowed by Benning in that play at third base. Swing and a miss. Allison Benning dodges through all the traffic on base again. 5 strikeouts. Ground ball to third, it's fair. Miller plants and fires. Long throw to first, it's not in time. Infield single for Madison Federico. It's her 4th hit of the tournament. Another look, this ball hits so hard on the ground, but Federico is just too fast. Beats it out. And we will actually have a review. Starting to sort this one out. Here comes Willie Lopez. Oh, it's overturned. Call is overturned. What a throw by Jasmine for the second team ASUN selection. Rolls it to short. Purdy to first base. Reichert is retired for the first time today. Back. Hammers it to right field. Allison Benning launches her second home run of the week. The lead is now 4-1 North Florida.
And how about it for Allison Benning today? Having a day in the circle so far, and then comes up with just a feel-good swing and clears the wall.
Post in the ASUN. No doubt about this one.
Reminded me of my favorite pitch as a lefty, that middle inside pitch, and she just turns on it.
Ground ball to Jasmine Miller at third. Got a rifle of an arm at third base, but Jasmine Miller does. The inning comes to a close.
Execute some of those runs.
Line drive, base hit to center field. This is trouble as it gets all the way to the wall. Riley stops at second base. She's got a double.
Opportunity to manufacture runs with that.
3-2, ground ball to third. Nice snag by Annette, though to first. A collision and out is recorded. Riley goes from second to third base. Softly hit, this will score a run. Chanel to first base in time to put away Barron. Another RBI for Barron. Cuts the North Florida lead in half. Getting some in the tournament. And rips it to left field, dropping in for a base hit. So a 2-out single. That's the first hit this season. So good in the circle and obviously at the plate, just picked up her first hit. Put in play, Haynes will ground out to the pitcher to wrap up the bottom of the 5th. Eastern Kentucky does score one more run to cut the deficit in half.
34 for 1, which is Narvaez. She comes out, so you can still go back.
Outside for ball 4. So you can see why everybody wanted to be sure they had it. Yep. Culp is 1 for 2 with a single, squares around, drops a bunt, first base side. Barron to first in time to record the outs. Sacrifice bunt by Chloe Culp puts a runner in scoring position. 0 for 2, but didn't reach on a fielder's choice and scored a run. Bashes it up the middle. What a snatch. Throw to first is in time. Fantastic play at first base. Couple singles, an RBI, and a run scored. And here's another base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. 5-2 lead for North Florida.
And Savannah Chanel has really come around, adjusting at the plate. She's struggled some throughout the season, but you see her in this at bat, just utilize the ground and putting the ball right back up the middle on the ground. Again, forcing defense to cover that ground and making plays and being situational.
Ground ball left side. Purdy lunges at the bag and can't get there in time. Everybody's safe for North Florida. The last two plays have not gone the way Maggie Purdy has won.
Back of that paperwork piece.
First pitch to Jasmine Miller at third. The inning is over. North Florida leaves the bases loaded, but they do get one more run to take a 5-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the sixth. Popped up in the air to left field. It is brought in by Shannon Glover for the first out. Kentucky offense. Ground ball right side, collected by Jackson with a smooth play for the second out. Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Allison Benning. She's up to 6. The third time in the last 5 tournaments. Allison Benning will pop out to the third baseman, Jasmine Miller, to begin the top of the 7th. What a great catch by Miller. She had teammates around her. She will have 9-1-2 in the bottom half of this inning. Here's a base hit for Shannon Glover. Her first base hit today. Third hit this week. Misses low for ball 4. First walk allowed by Rutan today. So 2 runners. Softly hit up the middle. That is through for a base hit. Glover hits to third. The bases are loaded for North Florida. 1-0. Fly ball center field. Haynes moves back. It's pretty deep. She brings it in for the out. Fires it to third. And the throw to third base not in time to get the runner Jackson. It's a sacrifice fly to make it a 6-2 lead for North Florida. So Glover scores. Jack
has had some struggles at the plate, but really, really does well.
She's had a great tournament. This time flies out to Riley in left field. Another run in for North Florida. Lifts it in the air, center field. Federico on the move. She is underneath and makes the catch. 2 outs remaining for Eastern Kentucky players in the tournament. And pops out to Benning for the second out. That's about the only thing that has not gone the way for Riley this week. (3-2) to Drafton, hit in the air. Could this do it? Shannon Glover ranging over. She's got it. And for the third time in the last 5 tournaments, North Florida is heading to the ASUN championship game. They will take on Florida Gulf Coast.
On offense, but working through it, and EKU staying in this fight, just couldn't string enough together to get through this game, but both teams, great fight, and we'll have another exciting game as we come back for Gulf Coast and UNF.
So to reset and show you the brackets, championship game. 2 seed versus 4 seed. North